Alright, Leo, so I just pulled your cards, and the energy that I was feeling when I was pulling your cards, it's almost like someone is like lifting off of the ground, ascending. So they're not floating. It was a very steady feeling of just going upwards. So obviously that's a good thing. I feel like maybe that means you're ascending, you're taking initiative to become more spiritually enlightened, or it could just mean that in life you're moving up, you know, you're achieving goals and you're feeling that energy of accomplishment. So let's see what this means for your year. Let's just hop in. So in January, you're going to have to do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but it may feel like you have to cut something or someone off in order to be magnetic to what you want emotionally in your life, to your desires that you want. So to pull in something, you have to let something go. What exactly are you trying to pull in? So you're trying to pull in the lovers. So you're trying to pull in your twin flame, your soulmates. You also could just be trying to be more in tune with yourself as a person, your divine feminine and masculine. And so in order to do that, there's something that you're going to have to leave behind. What exactly is that? 4 of Wands. So something that you've put a lot of investment in, and something that's been keeping you on pause for, I would say, at least 4 months, but for some of you, it could even be 4 years. Okay, so something that's really been kind of putting you at a pause is probably a relationship. It could be a family member as well. Some sort of investment where you've invested time, energy, action into something. It's time to leave that behind so that you can find your true self or your true soulmate. So February, this is where the beginning starts. The Fool and the New Beginnings are literally the same card, and they're clarifying each other. So this is the event of a lifetime where your life starts now in February. Congratulations. Let's see more about what is being started. 7 of Cups. Okay, so there's an upgrade in your emotional life. So whatever you left behind, it definitely is giving you a chance to have options and see things from a beautiful perspective. But just make sure you're paying attention to everything and don't get caught up in how beautiful everything looks. You also have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so you get to experience, you know, people wanting your attention. You get to experience getting a lot of support from people outside of you, whether it's in your community or just random people on the internet. But you're getting a lot of attention. Okay, so this is new for you. This is whatever you started. It seems like a lot of people are onto it. The only thing I would say is just be aware of those who really don't have good intentions and people who are just popping up and they don't mean you well. So you're going to have inspiration, and that energy is going to cause you to try different things. It's going to cause you to almost get rid of the things that doesn't fit what you want to see in your lifestyle or in your life anymore. There's options. There's lots of choices for you to go towards. It's like walking through a really well-lit mall or a galleria or something just really pretty and nice. So, but with doing that, you still need to, you know, check your surroundings and make sure everything around you is good, because just because you're in a really nice place doesn't mean that there's not shady people there. So let's get some more energy on what this is. I feel like the hope that you feel, it's like you know that there's even more beauty to come. So in that way, I think this is a beautiful thing. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you are having an upgrade in your emotional life when it comes to your family. Or some of you could be creating a family. This also is about your lineage, your DNA, your past, the support that you have. You're understanding the support that you have. You see that there's more than one way to do things because you have people behind you that love you and support you. Strength. April. So April, something may come to you that tells you, you know, that you shouldn't do something, or it's going to be too hard, or it may seem like it's a challenge. But stand your ground on what you want, and you will be victorious. You're also going to have a lot of people notice you for you standing up for yourself, and a lot of people are going to be really, really admiring you. And again, that's going to play out in that energy going towards you. So it's only going to amplify whatever you're working on. Okay, so what are you standing your ground on? What is this? Okay, so for some of you, it's your spiritual beliefs. It could be your traditions that you have. Your morals. Yeah. Not being the victim. Not allowing someone to tell you, like, you're wrong or you're not going to be successful. You're like, okay, you can think what you want, but I'm going to show you. Instead of being like, are they right? You know, you're not going to be doing that. You also could be standing your ground against a Taurus, okay, who wants to kind of weaken you. That could be the deal as well. But I see that you're going to be fine with that. But just know that there is something where you're going to have to stand your ground, and it could be just a conversation. So in May, obviously you're going to have material and spiritual prosperity, but in doing that, you are going to have to walk away from something, that you've gotten used to. So let's see what this is. So obviously there's a blessing, but one of the patterns that I'm seeing for you, Leo, is the more that you leave dead weights behind, the lighter you get. And I think that's that energy I was feeling with like going upwards. When you leave things behind, you have more ability to rise up. So letting things go is going to be really big for you this year. As soon as you let things go, that you see the blessings right away. Okay, so let's see what the blessings are, and then let's see what you're walking away from. Time to kind of just allow life to happen. You have security that everything's going to be okay. You're not going to be like missing out on anything. And then you have the Four of Wands. So there's also good times with people and relationships. Being able to enjoy your life and create memories and just be in the moment. Be present. Be present. You also could see some sort of a nice stability within your career, as far as like things are going really smoothly and you don't have to worry about work for once. You know, things are actually going well. Now, what exactly are you moving away from? So you're moving away from, or you're leaving behind rather, a message of conflict. So it could be that someone wants to wire you up. It could be that someone is harassing you with text messages or phone calls. Or it could be that you're leaving behind these thought patterns that you get of things being not good or something not working out. You're leaving that behind. But it definitely could be a person. Usually it's a person. So you leave something behind so you can enjoy yourself and finally just be in the moment. So in June, you will have clarity on the way that things actually are. And this is going to give you tunnel vision for your passions and even your career on what you want to really go towards and attack. Okay, so let's see, what are you getting the truth on? What's being exposed to you? Ooh, okay, so you're getting the truth on who or what really makes you happy. And then you're also getting the truth on who is actually there to assist you in your day-to-day life. Who is there actually to be there for you in the ups and downs. Okay, so it probably is about family or people who have become your family, like your chosen family. You're seeing who are those actual people. You're experiencing what love really is. Not just romantically, but what love is when you have people who actually care about you and want to see you do better. And you're experiencing what that feels like. Yeah, and your focus is on receiving and actually being able to enjoy all the beautiful things that life has to offer. It also could be that you find out the truth about being pregnant for some of you, or being able to become a mother. It's also about your mother for some of you, understanding the love that they have for you, even if they don't show it in a certain way. It's understanding that love between mother and child, or being able to be creative and bring forth feminine energy and what that means to you and how that can actually amplify everything else in your life. Very, very beautiful. So in July, I feel like you are kind of getting stressed out with things because you feel like your routine, you can't keep up with things that are going on in your life. Or it can even be that you don't see results as quickly as you would like to, and it's starting to make you feel like things are not working out. But I feel like this is all in your mind, and I feel like what you need to do is really focus on calming down the situation, because Seven of Pentacles says that this is an investment that's good, but it takes slow and steady progress. So you have to allow it to work itself out. Let's see what your advice is for the situation. I feel like you're looking at the calendar every day, or you're like, is it here yet? Is he here? Like, you have to calm down. You know, everything's going to be fine. King of Cups. So this is saying that you need to get closer to your spiritual nature, and you also need to own your relationships. Be cognizant, be aware of your relationships. I think maybe there's someone in your life who can definitely give you peace of mind if you talk to them, or if you expose yourself to, or if you tell them how you feel, what you've been going through mentally. I think they can help you get out of that trap mindset. August. So there's someone here, I don't know if it's you or another person outside of you, that's feeding this little part in your mind that's making you feel like things are going to go wrong. This has to stop. This has to stop. Someone is trying to get into your head at this time. So if you've been feeling like that and you're not sure, no, they are definitely trying to get into your head. What is this about? What exactly are they trying to get into your head about? And then we're going to see who's doing it. So they're trying to get into your head about a message of your career or what you're passionate about. They're trying to tell you how to feel about something that you're passionate about. Go figure. Judgment. And they want to tell you that you made the wrong decision. They're like, you didn't do the right thing. You should have listened to me. This is never going to work out. You shouldn't feel that way towards this situation. They're really just trying to get into your head. Now, what you need to do is know how you feel. How you feel is going to be your best guidance, because what they're saying logically could make sense. It could be something that's like, okay, I could see how that could work. But what you feel is what's going to help guide you into the direction that you actually need to be in. Now, let's get some info on who this person could be, who's telling you all this. Okay, so we have perfection. So it's someone who looks like they have everything together. I think that they are physically very attractive. They kind of move a lot. Like, they do a lot of movements, but they keep everything together. So it doesn't mean that they're just like the best at everything, but they definitely are someone where, you know, they look like they have everything together. Let's see what signs are coming out. Okay, we got 2 cards. Okay, so one of them could be a Sagittarius and the other one is showing up as a Scorpio. Okay, I also feel like it could be someone from your past or someone that you always have to prove yourself to. All right, so just keep that in mind. Consider the source, okay? Because it may be that they're projecting their fears onto you. September. So September, this is where you get all your stuff in alignment and you're like, okay, what do I need to do? How do I need to get everything in order? What do I want for myself? What do I want? And you have the Emperor here. So there's 2 things I'm getting. One, some of you may have a divine masculine person in your life who is there to aid you in that and really give you that support, like a masculine support of leadership and working with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not domineering at all. It's very it's a masculine version of nurturing. And then others of you, you are being that person for yourself and you're driving your own ship in your life and you're deciding what needs to be there. You're making the choices so that the foundation is strong and so that everything that you do moving forward, there's a meaning behind it. There's a reason why it's happening, and so then there's a goal attached to that as well. Okay, so you're really getting your shit together in September, which is makes a lot of sense because this is Virgo season. But this is on some, it's visionary. Like this is huge. This is building your empire and actually mapping out how and why it's going to work. Let's see exactly what this is that you're going to be planning for. Okay, so how to get over sadness and how to turn your pain into pleasure, how to turn your struggles into wealth, mentally, spiritually, physically. Yeah, and how to become and how to nurture your passions and how to grow things, how to turn your pain into a career. Not in a negative way, but helping other people for some of you, or using what you've learned in negative situations to grow and to be able to be someone in this society who has something to show for it. So turning your pain into a passion on how never to get to that point again. Yeah? October, you're going to have a lot of ways that you can go. You're going to have a lot of pathways of people saying, come this way, you know, metaphorically speaking. A lot of them are from God. You have 2 number 7s here. So I feel like it's angels. This is angelic energy. But you won't be able to see that if you're not in alignment with your spiritual nature. So you have to make sure that's intact, which I do think you will be doing. But there's an upgrade in your career, in your passions, the things that you're passionate about. But you're going to have to prove that to yourself and maybe to other people. You may have to show people why you deserve to be here, or why you are the best at what you do, or why you are a force to be reckoned with. So let's see exactly what do you need to rise up to? It's like you're trying to get to the next level, but you have to conquer something. What are you trying to conquer? Five of Cups, disappointment, guilt, sadness. Yeah, so that, and you're trying to beat the person who's at the top too, so that you can become that. So it's like you're basically fighting for your position. You're fighting for the champion belt. That's the best way I can put it. And what exactly is the wise choice? What is this wise choice that Leo needs to embody? Move forward, move with God, be led by spirit, work alongside with spirit. Be smart and create boundaries. Don't let people tell you how to live. Don't create boundaries. Be intelligent. Know what you're talking about. Don't let someone talk you into doing other things. And once again, above all, be led by spirit. Allow spirit to push you into the venues and arenas that you're supposed to be in. This is bigger than you, Leo. Whatever you're doing, this is a lot bigger than you. Whether you see that or not, you have to do this for a bigger cause, whatever that is. November. November is going to be something for you. November, you're going to be moving on to something better, okay? The Chariot is here saying that you're being, something or someone is pushing you to your success. You're on the path to success, and the Chariot comes over and is like, come on, hop in, we got to get you to your goal now. So there's no more waiting. There's no more guessing. You're moving on to your path, what you're supposed to be doing. What are you moving towards? What is this? Ace of Wands. The start of your passions. The start of a career. Lighting the fire that's going to catapult you to that position you want to be in life. Two of Swords. Things that... Anything that seemed like an issue before, it's going to be like, oh, that's a simple fix. There's not going to be any obstacles. And if it is, it's only because you're making it harder than it has to be. Not being distracted by bullshit. Or not letting your feelings get in the way of things. Now, what is this Chariot situation? What is taking Leo to that place? Okay, so we have the Star. So I feel like this is... a wish that you've been wanting to happen. So it's just you being in alignment, but it's bigger than that. It's the stars. It's already written in the stars. It's destiny. It's destiny. That's what it is. It's destiny. It's bigger than you, Leo. Whatever this is bigger than you. I cannot say this enough. Be in alignment and you'll see just how far you go. Trust me. And how easy it'll seem. December. You're going to be in love. You're going to know what it feels like when your heart chakra is in alignment with the person that you love. Sometimes this could be like with a child, because when you have children, that's a different type of overstanding of what love is, unconditional love, and it doesn't have any strings attached. You love them because they're your child, But it could also be a person that you are romantic with. This could be a person that is your spouse, your soulmate. This is a love that it's not about how it looks on paper. It's not about the credentials and all that stuff that goes into it. This love is a love that you feel with every fiber in your being. You feel it and you just know. It doesn't matter anything that happens. You know it's going to work out just because of the feeling, the power of the energy that you have with this person. The chemistry. What a beautiful way to end your December. Let's get a little bit more information on this. Page of Cups. It's a message of love. Someone's going to be very expressive of how they feel towards you. This is crazy. They're going to express to you that they don't want to be without you. They don't want to, grow older without being with you at the same time. They want to grow older with you. So this is something that's really this is different. It also could be a message from a Virgo, or someone who has Virgo placements or something like that. It's someone who, they don't have to express this because they don't need anyone. They don't mind being alone, but they're expressing to you, no, I don't want to be without you. And I think this is something that you feel, you feel it. It's not just oh my gosh, that's so sweet, that's so cute. It's oh, I know you mean that because I know how you are. And this is something that I feel like you absolutely deserve, Leo. Absolutely. Let's see who this person could be, or some, you know, their personality. Okay, so they came out extremely fast. This is a person who's a winner. This is a person who, they're happy because they already feel like they won at life. They know that they are a winner. They could definitely be a Leo because we also have the Sun card here. But this to me means that they're just extremely optimistic. They're very chill and laid back. They have a lot of energy as well. They like to be on the move. They could be very active. I also feel like they won by knowing you. So that's a very important part. I don't know who's that for, but they feel like they've won in life because they know you, or they have you. The Son of Earth means that this is a very quiet person, or they're not very loud, or they're not outspoken. They're very focused. They know where they want to see things go in the future, and they know that, you know, the future is bright for them because they're a hard worker, or they're someone who, they have a plan for everything, and they go towards it. They understand what prosperity truly means for them. Let's see what signs come out, if any. It doesn't have to be the sign, but it could be. I think this is it. Okay, so they could be an Aquarius. Alright, Leo, thank you so much for joining me for your reading. This has been it. If you want to see more readings like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you like these videos because it does help me out a lot. And with that being said, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Leo.